So, the object at hand. This is a solid spruce top, wide body, K, I believe. I think that's a new bridge. I've done a lot to it, and it's been documented. I don't know where the videos are, but they'll be on YouTube. It was given to me, and it was high-strung, and the action was kind of acceptable. But if you put regular strings on it, even in the high-strung state, it was a little high. I did what I could to put it down, to get it down. But as soon as I would tighten the strings, it would come back. I couldn't do much because it was already put back together. I put in double braces here. I doubled the bracing on the top going from here to here, did the same underneath, and put in a spacer that would not allow this to move. But it moved anyway, because it's the nature of the problem of this. And my string height right now, which should be 0.085, is more like, at the 12th fret, well, it's not quite a quarter inch. Look at a reading. 0.18. So it's 1/10 of an inch taller than it needs to be. It's a prime slide guitar. I spent a lot of time making it frettable, so we're going to make this the third one to get the doweling improvement, which consists of a unbendable. I'm telling you, man, this guitar does not have the power needed to bend this stick. It is rigid. It's military grade carbon fiber, 7/16 in diameter. We're going to embed it as far back into here as I can, realizing there's probably a piece of steel in here in this neck. And it'll run from inside the neck as far back as I can up into the neck block. And basically you'll be able to see it through a slot. And I've got one video on, one getting ready to go. This will be the third one, and this is, if I can make that sucker come down with this bar, and it's adjustable, it'll be amazing. This is the ASMR part. These are Klusons, vintage Klusons, and they work good. Some of the tools I'm putting together. This is a really nice drill. I've never used it, but I'm going to start now. It's 3/8 full power, keyless chuck, reversible with speed control. What more could you want? Very nice. Good control. If this works, it'll be a miracle. I mean, what I'm doing in general, not the hole that I'm drilling right now. I'm going up. Like keyless chuck, indeed. This is all these hex drives. You don't really need a chuck if you're doing things a certain way. I'm up to 3/8 now. Yeah, let's turn this down. So I've turned it down a bit. It was a bit uncomfortable. Let's turn it down a little more. Okay. And I believe it's a 7/16. Very nice. And so this is 17/32 OD. This is part of tubing sold as telescoping tubing. The ID is going to be about a 1/2 inch, I think. 7/16, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to be using it as a guide for these 1/4 inch drive extensions, and it'll allow me to put them together and give them an exact, stable direction to move in. I hope. That's the original strap buttonhole. I'm hitting the, there we go. Now, I can actually be able to control where that goes this way, and we want it centered, and it is. And also vertically, so that I don't drill into the frets or come out the back end before I'd like to. And in this case, I'm not going to have much choice. I'll eyeball it, but we're looking really good. Now this is longer than the part of guitars I usually work on, and this stuff ain't cheap. This is brass tubing. I think I can get aluminum. I don't care. We're going to cut it off out here. These extensions will work fine. This drill, I don't know if I mentioned, I got it at Harbor Freight. It does everything for $16.95. Wow. Maybe I should hit them up for a sponsorship. They got viewage. Okay, well, we're going to mess with this for a while. Basically, we're going to cut this to the length that would allow me to stabilize it if I needed to, but I probably won't, because it ain't going nowhere. The place to stabilize it is back here. Now I could file a groove up into this and just use a simple C-clamp. Actually, I could just use a simple C-clamp right there. Bam. And we are located. We'll be back. So, we've seen this make a big pile of sawdust, and we've gone from about a 5/16, we're going to go to a 3/8 drill bit, and that'll put me in about way back there. That's enough. That's the 10th fret, but you can see that it's a long That's enough. We'll be back. Now this drill bit's going to pull itself right through the pilot hole, and we're going to make a lot of noise, so I turned it down. Looking good. How far in are we? Well, I'm going to mark this and see what my real total depth is. So, I'm just eyeballing this. This marks back. This is here. And we're into the 11th fret. And it's fine. I will maybe go in another quarter of an inch, half an inch. It's just backed right out, so we're doing fine. So it's going in way back here. It will be fine like mine. Like that. Into a little splintering of the carbon fiber here will take care of it. It's awesome. It's in D, open D. And the total is 0.082 at the 12th fret. Boom. Strings been at 082 since last night. So it's fixed. And the difference that it's not moving is due entirely to that carbon fiber rod. It's absolutely doing the job. But man, the top is looking bad here. So now I know that it's worthwhile. Make it look nice. So it's a few hours later. There's half a dozen coats on there. It's shiny. It's shiny. Yeah. Zoom. It's got little defects in it. Hasn't been rubbed out or anything yet. But it's not bad for an evening. Mostly waiting. So there it is. I've got to go over the rest of the finish, but that part looks okay. I put a faux finish on the pick guards. They look like birch. You can see the grain, but they're carbon fiber. And my improvement has turned this thing into an awesome guitar. Action right now is 080 on the bass side, about 065 on the treble side. And it sounds awesome. Let's go play it.